So hello guys, this is continuation video of web services automations framework design, right? So before watching this video, my request is please watch my video number first, second, and then you watch this video number third. Otherwise you will not understand and you will get a lot of problem when you will design framework in your company, or when you are preparing for the interview and when you are trying for a tier 1 company, because getting a job in some service based company is very easy here. You don't have to do anything. They are actually they hire only dabba resource. But if you want to really want to go for some tier 1 company like Amazon, Intuit, Oracle, yeah, Oracle is still good, Microsoft, right, and Mintra, Flipkart, InMobi, Walmart, right, Informatica. So these are very good company. They will pay very high. So if you really want to go those kind of company, please focus on study, focus on my video, focus on the guideline which I give. Okay, right. So this is brief about me. As usual, I always do. I come from mechanical engineering background and I work as a senior software engineer. I am from Bihar, Muzaffarpur. This is my Facebook page. This is very important page here. If you write any comment on my Facebook page, you will get my reply within 24 hours. Sometimes I'll be very busy and I could not reply that, but I'll try to do in next day or within 2-3 days. And this is my core job playlist, so this URL is very important. Okay, make a bookmark. And this is my blog where I update my code Java. A lot of things I update, programmings and all that. So this is my playlist actually. So make a bookmark of this playlist. Okay, here you can see that I have placed very systematic way all the modules. See, string has 12 videos, Selenium hybrid framework has 14 videos, core Java programming questions as of now you have only 5, but I have to make 30 more, total 35 programs you have. After that you can crack any interview, right? Again, if you'll go inside Selenium video, inside the Selenium video you will have all Selenium interview questions, test ng interview questions. This sibling concept is very important. Know where you will get these concepts, whatever I have explained. And this is my web services automation framework. One video I have uploaded, remaining I have to upload, so I'll upload. And this is my all core Java. So core Java also I have not finished all that, right? But whatever I have made, at least try to go through my video, watch 2-3 times, and trust me, whatever chapter which I have covered, nobody is going to ask more than that. First of all, nobody, I mean the interviewers, right, they even actually they are like us, they don't know much. Even I take interview, right, I take a lot of interview, so I expect just simple questions. I don't expect very high questions from the candidate, right? If they will answer my basic questions, I'll be happy to hire them, right? So you need to go playlist by playlist. And to get the playlist, I think you need to, whenever you are watching this video, I think you need to log in through Gmail, right? You need to log in through Gmail, then only you can just click on my playlist. Here is my playlist, click on my playlist, you will get all my playlists. Or this is the URL, just you can type this URL, right? Yeah. So I'll start with this is the continuation video. Before this, watch video number 1, 2 and then watch this third. I have already explained what is the package and like what is form.xml, right? Now since I'll be using testng framework, so what you can do is you can just add testng to this project. So just right click, go to the properties, go to Java build path. Okay, right click, go to the properties, go to Java build path, go to the add library. Here you will have something called testng. Just do next. Okay, do finish. I have already added, so I have here by default this Maven dependencies and JRE system, it will be added. Okay, you don't have to do anything, just click on OK. Now your project is ready, right? Your project is ready. You can start with your scripting. This package I will not explain now because I have already explained. So first I will go with web services method. See, inside that I have created one class called web services.java, right? Inside this I have created one class called web services.java. So if you click on this web services.java, right, if you click on this web services.java, I have created 3 method. One is post, one is get, one is put, right? So as of now I have created only three method: post, get, and put, right? So here I am not going to explain you what is post, what is get, and what is put, because this I have already done my first video, right? So here my aim is just to teach you how to design a framework so that you can design in your company, or you can do a practice and you can get a job. So why I have made this class? What is the importance of this class? The importance of this class is, whenever we do API testing or whenever we do web services testing, either what are the things we do basically? Either we create some data, right? Either we create, or we try to get the data, or we update the data, or we delete the data. So normally we do these four kind of actions, right? Normally we do four things: either we create, we delete, we update, or we try to get that, right? So whenever we want to do that, right, corresponding we have methods available, right? Corresponding we have method availables. So one we have post, get, put. Remaining I'll be updating one by one. So if we look at here, this post, what is the use of post? See, post is used to create and update the data to the server, right? Post is used to create and update the data to the server. What is get? Get is used to get the data from the server. What is put? Put is used to create the data from the server. Now when we say post, right, when we say post, in the post you are posting some data, you are posting some data to the server, right? You are posting some data to the server. Please watch my first video, every concept will be clear. So basically you are posting some data to the server. So when you are posting the data to the server, you will have some URL, you will have some URL, right? Without URL you cannot post data to the server. So basically what happens is, assume that, simple example I will tell you. So take an example of this Maven dependencies, right? You will have some URL, maven repository.com artifact org.json.json. So this is the URL, right? So basically the moment you type this URL and click enter, basically you are trying to get this, you are trying to get the URL. So when you are trying to get the URL, you don't have to post any body to the server. You just have to hit the URL, right? You just need to browse the URL. So you are trying to get the dependencies, right? Here you are not sending anything to the server, but sometimes what happens, we need to create some data. Assume that we need to create a folder, right? So when we want to create the folder to the server, what are the data we need to send? We need to send the URL of the server and the folder name. So folder name is nothing but our data, right? So we need to send the URL, we need to send the URL of the server and the folder name. So folder name is nothing but our data, right? Similarly, when you try to update something in the DB, assume that, so when you are trying to update something in the DB, what data you need to post to the server? First you need to post to the data which is already present in the DB, right? That is one scenario. And with that key you are trying to update something, right? I will give you one example so that you will understand better what I am trying to say. That so before explaining this web services, first I will talk about Postman. Postman is very important. Okay, I will talk about Postman first, and even I will talk about what is the Postman, though I have already explained you guys, but I don't know how far you remember this. Please watch my video number for a second. Yeah, so Postman, yeah. So basically this Postman is used to test your web services API. This Postman is used to test your web services API, and it is very useful. It is very useful when you want to test your web services manually, right? When you want to test your web services manually, this Postman is very useful. So see, you can see that you have lot of methods available for your API testing. You'll have get, post, put, patch, delete, copy, head option, link, unlink, purge, lock, unlock, and profind and view, right? So this Postman, guys, first time this the moment you will type in the Google, it comes with the Chrome add-ons actually. So you need to add to your browser, right? After that it will be available to your browser, right? You can always just go and type in the Google Postman Chrome add-ons, and you will get, just click on launch, it will launch like this. So here I'll try to get something. So the moment I say I want to get something, right? See this test body. So if you look at this, body is disabled, okay? So when I'm selecting here, get body is disabled because get does not require body. Get does not require body. So when you are trying to get from a server, it does not require any body, because just you need to supply the URL of the particular API, right? URL of the particular API, you will get corresponding informations in the response. Now if you will click on post, see body is enabled, right? When you are clicking on post, body is enabled because the sentence itself says that post means you are posting data to the server. So what are the things are required? It requires your URL, endpoint URL, and body is required, right? Similarly, when we do put also, see body is enabled, so body is required because you are trying to update something. So how do we update in the DB side, right? So assume that in DB you have already some data and DB has some primary key. So based on primary key, or based on column key, we can update the data to the DB, right? So to update that, we can write update employee set name is equal to so and so, where employee ID is equal to this, right? Generally we do that, right? Similarly here in web services also, in your payload, you need to have something, you need to have some data which is already present, and based on that reference we will update some data. So that is called put, right? So I think it's pretty clear for you now, like what is get, put, post. So these are the methods available for the web services testing, and we can test our API through these methods. So I have one simple web services code I have written, okay? So I'll start my server first, okay? Right click, run on server. So this is the code which is designed by me, okay? And this is just one sample web services I have created, and this only I will show you how to test and all that. So this is my URL, localhost 8080 Spring RESTful web services crude example. So this is my web services fix URL, right? This is my web services fix URL. So if I'll try to get this, and if I'll click on send, right? See, I'm getting that hello world, right? I'm getting a response, I am getting HTML response, hello world. So you can see that here I am getting that HTML response, hello world, right? I am getting that response when I am trying to get this URL, because this server is running in my system, right? Because this server, this is basically it's a server, because I have designed by using a Spring framework and rest assured, right? So you don't worry about that. Whatever I am teaching you, just understand the concept, learn the concept, so that you can do the same thing in your company, in your project, right? So through Postman, when I'm trying to get something, I'm getting this URL, hello world HTML response. That is good actually, it is working fine. Now what I'll do is, so I will have, I have few methods, so country controller, no, not this one, country, no, country services. Yeah, no, I'll go for the country. So guys, you guys don't focus on this, you guys just focus on this web services framework. This is for me actually what I have created here. Country, yeah, and country controller. So now if you look at here in web services, I will have something called, you know, slash countries, slash countries. So you guys don't have to focus on this, this is only for my reference, slash countries, right? So what I will do now is I want to get all the countries, I want to get all the countries of particular API, right? So if I'll post here slash countries, so if you look at here in all the example, this will be fixed URL, this will be always fixed URL, only after this fixed URL your data will change. So if I'll do get, see I'm getting all the country informations as a response. In the response I am getting like this: ID is equal to 1, country name is equal to India, population 10,000, ID 2, country name is equal to Bhutan, population. So this is very important, right? This is very important, you need to focus on this. See, till this URL is fixed always, after this fixed URL your endpoint URL will change. Endpoint URL, when I say it, which means for every API there has some specific URL. I will show you with one example, you will understand better. So when I write Google, right, see www.google.co.in is always fixed, for anything this will be fixed, right? Only after slash this URL will change. So this is endpoint URL and this is for search URL. Now if I write here testing, okay, enter, see guys, see www.co.in is always fixed, only this partial URL is changing, this URL. So this is specific to particular search, right? If I write here, assume that I will write here learn by Bhanu Pratap, enter, right? So if I'll write learn by Bhanu Pratap, see here, so www.co.in is same and only this URL is changing, right? So in web services what happens is you have always constant URL, and after the URL for every action, for every API, either you are searching, trying to get something, trying to update something, or try to create something, your URL will change, but your first part URL will always fix. So same thing is happening here. When I am trying to do this, see till here my URL is fixed, this URL will not change, this fixed URL is for my application, and only after slash this URL will change. So since I have given slash countries, I am getting all the country, because, and again guys, this URL will be given by the development team, okay? We cannot create these web services, since I have created because I have to teach you. Otherwise this URL for every API you will get a URL from the development team, you don't have to worry about this URL. Now I want to get a country, so development team will give you the URL for the country, like how to get the country, right? Development team will give you like how to get a particular country. So you can write here, and if you supply 1, so I want to get a country where ID is equal to 1, because I want to get a country by ID, right? So I am just supplying slash country slash 1. So this is the URL this development team will give you, they will give you like this, it will be like this ID, okay? So it will be like this, sorry, it will be like this, and inside that it will be ID like this, right? So you need to get the country based on the ID, so you will get URL something like this. You need to remove this, put ID 1, now send. See here you will get only one response, because you are specifying that I want to get a country details which has ID 1, right? So I think hope you guys are understanding it, how to use that. Now if you look at here countries, so total how many countries I have? If I'll do countries, right, total response I am getting 4. Total response I am getting 4. Now what I will do is I'll keep this, just I'm copying this, I'm just copying one, okay, and I want to post, so post is used for create as well as for update. So I want to create one more country, and guys please remember this, you have 4 country in the response as of now. I want to create, so I will go to the body, okay, and I will go to the, I'll click on raw, and I want to supply JSON data, so I need to select JSON, okay, I need to paste this, and ID here I will keep as a 5, and name I will keep as a US, populations I will keep 1 lakh, right? Now for the post, again for the post, since you want to create a country, right, so you want to post the data to the server, so again the post development team will give you the endpoint URL. So endpoint URL is nothing but your fixed URL. Till here is fixed, I have already explained you. After that the URL will change. So for the post, what should be the URL? For the post, your URL should be like this. So since this I have created, so I am just copying it, otherwise you will get from the development team, you will always get from the development team. So this is my post, and I will just do send. So when I'm doing send, see in the response I am getting this, which means my country got created, right, which means my country got created. Now to test that, what I will do, I will just do /countries. /countries is get URL, right, and here I will change to get. See, the moment I will do get, right, this body, this grayed out, because get does not require body, it will just give you the body. So if I click on send, see now you have all 5 countries. So earlier it was 4, that's what I told you, make a point, earlier it was only 4, 5 just now I have created. Country name US, population equal to 1, so which means this post and get is working, right, which means the post and get is working. Now what I will do, I will try to update. So to update you can use post only, okay, I want to update, so post requires body, as you know that. Click on raw button and select here JSON, because I want to supply JSON. So I want to update, so what I will do, I will remove this country name because I want to just update, and I will update with population 50, okay, and for the update my URL is, okay, so for the update I have something called put, put is yes, so, or even in fact I can use post only, I'll use post and I'll see what is happening. So this is my endpoint URL, after fixed URL I have to supply this, and I will remove this, okay, I'll just click on send. So country name became null, right, because I'm in the response country name I'm getting null because ID is 6 and country name null, population 50 is, so though I'm supplying 5 here, it is okay, so it's getting created basically. So I think it is getting created, so I have to see that. I will try to get all the countries. So JSON expected token, something happened, 1 second, I will try to sorry, I will try to get, so I have to select get here, and then I will send. Okay, so it got created 6 and country is equal to null, so I will try to update. So basically post is used for both, okay, to create and to update, but put here I am using to update, so I will use put, okay, So for the put, again the URL will be fixed and your endpoint URL will change, your body will be there. So I'll try to update this where the ID is equal to 5 and population is equal to 50, right? So I want to update this. Let's see if this works. Yeah, it's got updated. See, ID is equal to 5, country name became null and population is equal to 50 because I'm not updating country name. So now what I will do is I will try to get the countries. So this is my get URL, like fixed URL and slash countries. So if I'll do send, right, and select here HTML, select here JSON, what happened? Okay, I need to do get. Sorry. I need to get, and I will select, right. See, it's getting updated. 5 I have updated, right. ID is equal to 5, country name is equal to null and population 50. So it's getting updated. So you are able to see that, right, how it is working, like how I was able to create, I was able to update, I was trying to get. Now I will do delete. Okay, will I have delete? Yeah, I'll have delete. So delete, I will have delete API I have created. So to do the delete, you need to select here delete. Okay, and I want to delete my country with ID slash, I want to delete country number 5. So I'll just write slash country slash 5. So this is my fixed URL. After that, for delete I have slash, I have to write slash 5 slash country slash 5. Why? Because this you will get from development team, you don't have to worry. This I have designed because I have to show you. So for my request mapping, I have given for the delete slash country hyphen curly braces ID. So similarly I have to supply, I want to delete the country number 5. So this 5 country number I want to delete. So I'll just do send. Okay, the moment I will do send, it will get deleted, and now I will try to get that. So I will try to get all the countries better, right. I will try to I will try to get all the countries, and this time I should not get country which has ID 5 because I have deleted. See, got deleted. 4 I have, the country which has ID 5 I don't have because it got deleted. So hope this concept is clear for you guys, and hope you guys understood how this Postman works and how you can test your web services, right. And how for the post call, you have to select the body, you have to select this raw check button, and you have to select content type is equal to application slash JSON when you have a JSON, and you need to paste here JSON, right. So hope this concept is clear for you guys. And when you do post, right, in the down you will get the response which comes from the server. So guys, my only one request is please watch my video number 1, 2 and then watch this video, otherwise you will not understand a lot of concepts, right. So thank you for watching this video, because now I think you got an idea like how web services work, how we send the request, what is the fixed URL and what is the endpoint URL, like what URL will be fixed and what URL will change after that. Now I'll start with my coding part. So I think you understood for post body is required, for put body is required, for get body is not required, for delete body is not required. Okay, so the moment you will select here get, right, this body will be disabled. Again the moment you will select delete, right, delete, I mean you can supply body for the delete, because nowadays people they supply body for the delete, but for the forget it will be grayed out. For the post body is required, for the put body is required. I've already explained, given a fair idea. Now I'll cut this video now here itself, and I'll record different video for framework coding, so that you guys will understand better and you can start with a framework. Okay, thank you for watching this, and please click like button. To do that, whenever you are watching through YouTube, log in through your Gmail account and like my video. Okay, comment down if you have any doubt, I'll help you out. And before watching this video, watch video number first, second, then watch this, and in next video I'll start with the framework coding, right. So thanks a lot.